It's pretty widely accepted at this point that this year is going to be the last year that Panini has the license to make UFC cards. So because we're coming down to the end now, there's really only a few sets left. I do want to talk about one major mark that I think Panini missed when it comes to making UFC cards as a whole or in general. And before I get 1,000 comments saying, no, that's not the reason, this is the reason, insert whatever your reason is, there's a ton of reasons why Panini could have lost the contract. This is just my main reason that I personally see from what I've seen over the years that I've personally been collecting UFC cards. Just one major area that I really think they missed the mark. Little games that they've been playing for the past 3 years, and I'm hoping that whoever gets the contract next, I'm hoping that it doesn't happen and things can change. But obviously over here we rip on Friday, so I actually spent quite a bit of money to talk about what I'm going to show you guys today, and hopefully we can get just a little bit lucky because it's pretty expensive. But I just want to show you guys to prove a point. Just the marks just really weren't there when it comes to this. But I truly thank each and every single one of you for stopping by today, right here today on the Golden Octagon. Enjoy the video. So the major issue that I have with the way that Panini handled UFC cards was just basically how much they put out of every single product, mixed with how much some of their exclusive products cost just for what you got. So let me explain just a little bit. We're going to be taking a look at Blowout. Keep in mind that this isn't Panini. Blowout Cards is just a distributor that Panini will sell cards to, to also sell to everyone else, because Panini doesn't want to hold on to those cards and be the straight direct from manufacturer to end consumer. They actually sell cards to big distributors to then sell to us consumers. You can buy straight from like Panini, but they tend to sell out just because these big card distributors will come in and buy, thousands of cases. So after Panini sells out, it's sites like this that really control the market, how much everything costs. So if we take a look at their site, at the newest UFC card set out, which is UFC Select, you'll see that a hobby box is roughly $250, and in that hobby box you'll get 12 packs, 5 cards per pack, and in that box you'll get 2 autographs and a memorabilia. Not the worst deal, $250, you're getting quite a bit of cards and 2 autographs and a memorabilia. How much that costs and what you're getting isn't what I have an issue with. It's when you start to open the product, like you start to realize how many different variations of every single card there is. There's light green, there's dark green, there's dark blue, there's light blue, there's maroon, there's red. There's so many different colors in Select. You're forced to go out and just buy box after box to get all the cards that you want, or if not, you're having to wait a long time for a person to maybe rip that card and maybe list it up for sale, because if not, you're never going to be able to complete your collection just because there's so many cards every single set that Panini puts out. So it's not the most expensive price in the world, but for a new collector just buying some cards at first, it's really hard to justify spending so much money and then finding out that if you want to actually complete a set or do anything with, you're having to spend thousands and thousands of dollars just to do what you wanted to spend a couple $100s to do in the first place. So at face value, $250 for some autographs and a cool memorabilia card, if that's what you're into. It's not the worst value in the world, but for us set collectors, it's just kind of hard to justify, because you're having to buy multiple boxes just to complete a certain set of just base cards, let alone anything numbered. And now moving on to these exclusive packs that Panini releases on their site specifically and only there, and seem to sell out almost immediately. In my opinion, these sites have bots that just buy tons at a time. But you'll see the most recent one out obviously on blowout cards because they got their hands on some, but $400 for one pack of cards. And if you take just a closer look, it's 3 cards in every single one of these packs. And if you just do that math, that's over $100 for every single UFC card. And to me personally, I just can't do it. You could get a Cody Garbrandt, you could get a PANINI Khamzat, and personally, that just makes me sick to my stomach that I would spend $400 on 3 cards and it just be 3 bad fighters that you're like, man, what did I just do? So this whole exclusive thing that Panini does and just upcharges so much, I hate it. And if whoever gets the license next does that, it's just going to be something that I'm going to be like, here we go again, because that was one thing that I truly hated with Panini, was some of their exclusive prices, their membership prices. It was thousands and thousands of dollars, something that I could never afford. And besides today, when I do have some white sparkle packs, these will be the first exclusive Panini things that I've ever spent quite a bit of money on. So once again, I'm hoping that I can get just a little bit lucky. So just like when it comes to completing a set with the hobby box, you're forced to wait until someone actually spends a ton of money on one of these packs to buy it and list it up for sale. Hopefully they do, because if not, you'll never see it without having to also buy these $400 packs to rip yourself. Unfortunately, I do not have that much money, and I did not waste that much money in today's video, but we do have one of my favorite sets that Panini did put out, which was 2022 UFC Optic here, and we do have the exclusive version, the white sparkle version of their Optic packs, if you will. At one point, these right here were about $250 per pack. The price has significantly dropped. That's why I'm able to get my hands on them, but about $100 now. So I kind of wanted to just to show you guys and compare for $200, like what the difference in the products that you get. It's either 6 cards or an entire hobby box. You're in here, you're gonna get an autograph. We're also looking for downtowns, and obviously all the number cards, things like that. This product was what I got my second ever 1-of-1 out of. It was Israel Adesanya, so that's why this is one of my personal favorite products. But yeah, that's just what we're going to be ripping into today. I'm actually super scared to open these because these little packs, 3 cards each and $100 per pack. Yeah, and I'm hoping that we can get super lucky, because if you do find an autograph in here, it is a 1-of-1. So the autographs in here are going to be 1-of-1 if we can be lucky enough to find one. Aside from that, the cards are not technically numbered, but they're said to be about 1 in 20 or something like that. So with that being said, I'm not going to hold you guys up anymore. I know I've been yapping away, but I just want to just talk about this last year of Panini as we're opening up some of my favorite Panini cards. We're waiting on Chronicles currently to come out. It's been pushed back a few different times now. October 11th. So this week is kind of just another week of me just finding something to talk about, something fun to open, and waste some money for the most part, because you know, we never really get back what we spend trying to open up some UFC cards. So we are going to open up the hobby box, as you can clearly see first. We've already got this sliced open. We are going to save these super expensive exclusive Panini packs for the last, and hopefully, you know, once again, we can get lucky. But in here, we are looking for one autograph. So hopefully we can get a good autograph out of Optic. 2022 is going to be Shavkat rookie year. But Petty rookie year, Adrian Yanez rookie year, Fiziev rookie year. So a lot of good fighters in 2022. But starting off, we got Jiri Prochazka. We've got Alexandre Pantoja, your 125-pound champion. We've got Adrian Yanez, rated rookie. And we've got a silver for Matt Hughes. That's our first hit of the day, if you will.
going to be a silver. Moving on to our next pack. Well, that one kind of tough to open. We've got, starting off, we've got Dustin the Diamond Poirier, Tide Bam Bam Tuivasa, TJ Dillashaw, and the Assassin Baby, Brandon Moreno as our insert there. Yeah, out of all the sets, I would say Prism, Optic, and Select kind of grew on me just a little bit this past year, so I can't complain too much about Select. One set that I just personally it just got old too much for me was just Donruss and their paper cards just got old way too quick. Justin Gaethje, Paulo Costa, and we've got a blue for the Assassin Baby, Brandon Moreno, our first numbered hit of the day. It's going to be 8 out of 99. So Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno, 8 out of 99. Yeah, but I'm not really 100% sure if Panini got the fairest of shakes, just because of like all the other sports that they had. They really didn't have time to really compare and see what the UFC market did. They did have the product they did have the market for 3 years, so we only got 3 years of Panini. But that's what happens with business. So Lauren Murphy, Alexander the Great Volkanovski, and Aljamain the Funkmaster Sterling, my house. That's going to be your base. But I just want to put it out there that I guess like a lot of people think that after this year, like, what am I going to do? What cards am I going to open? As long as there will be UFC cards out, I will be opening UFC cards. So hopefully after this year, whoever gets the license next will start making UFC cards right away, because if not, it's going to be some fun times over here on the Golden Octagon. I'll have to switch things up just a little bit, but I will do what I can. That's your champ, y'all, Sean Strickland, and Juliana the Venezuelan Vixen Pena. That's going to be a silver. Yeah, so hopefully whoever gets the license next will start making cards right away. If not, I'll probably won't be opening cards as much, because I'm sure prices will start to go up just a little bit, because there will be no UFC cards still being made, so prices will kind of start to rise a little bit, because stuff will kind of start to disappear. But that being said, I will still be here, the Golden Octagon MMA podcast every week. I'll still try to get the card chat done and everything with Joe. Just as long as there's something to open, I'll be here every single week opening cards with y'all, as long as I can get my hands on them at a reasonable price, because stuff's already pretty expensive, and I don't want to have to pay more for stuff than I already am, because maybe a lot of y'all don't happen to know this. Everything that I buy comes out of my pocket. I make no money. Holy smokes. We've got a Khamzat Chimaev autograph, baby. Let's go. Silver Khamzat autograph. I'll take it. Oh, man. First year Khamzat autograph is 2022. I did get one in Prism for Khamzat, but wow. If we don't get another Khamzat autograph from Optic, man, this set just keeps blessing me. I thought I was going to be done opening it, but wow, blesses me again. The other one I have is currently out to get graded right now. It's currently in research, NID, so when I get those cards back, I'm not going to look at the grades. I'm going to open them up, and you guys will get my live reaction. But wow, it's just sick to have another Khamzat autograph, not numbered. It is a silver, but wow, that's sick as hell. I could not be happier right now with a Khamzat autograph. But we're ending it out that pack with Sean O'Malley, aka insert. But wow. Yeah, so that's our autograph for the box. So it looks like we are just looking for any number cards left, maybe a downtown. Yeah, but back to what I was saying. I really don't even know what I was saying, because I was just talking about, just Panini and UFC as a whole, as I was just kind of just kind of ripping the cards, opening things up, seeing what we can get, and then boom, we got a Khamzat autograph. But yeah, that being said, just thought about something else. Optic has been one of my, clearly one of my favorite sets. I do like the material of the Optic cards. They're not paper. Looks like we're gonna start the little second half of the box here. But yeah, aside from Prism, I think Optic was probably my second favorite set, and then Select probably going to be my my third favorite set as a whole. But we only got one year. These cards are stuck together. We only got 1 year of Optic so far. So hopefully we will get an Optic this year, but with the way things are like looking and everything, who knows what Panini is going to do. Hopefully they don't just mail it in the past couple months that they had the license, and they actually put in just a little bit of effort. Hopefully everything's already made. Wow, rated rookie red for Ian Gary. That's going to be 166 of 199 on the red rated rookie for the future, Ian Gary. And I do have a color match top loader here for that. Wow, this is just just kind of a nice like little look back at Panini, giving my thoughts and opinions on I guess one of the sets that I did personally like with Panini, but I think I actually gave Panini a little bit more slack, a little bit more like leeway than I think a lot of other people, just because I'm more of a fan of the sport itself. I was more interested in collecting the cards and the fighters themselves than I was about buying the cards like to try to make money. And I know like a lot of people were trying to in it like to make money, but anytime that I got asked like, hey, like, is this, like, what's a good fighter like to invest in or something like that, I was always like, if you're really looking at trying to make money, this isn't the sport for it, because people forget so quick in the UFC. Like, as soon as a fighter gets knocked out, like, everyone's like, that fighter sucks, and they're not good anymore, and their prices tend to tank. But as where like other sports, you'll have like teams, like team fans that'll just collect all the teams. We got a McKenzie there in silver here. You'll have like certain people that'll be good and they'll be on certain teams for so long. As we're like the UFC, it's a young man's game. Everyone loses like at one point. You're not going to be on a winning team forever. There's only a few John Joneses, there's only a few Khabibs, Connors, there's only 3, 4, 5 of those people, and even still, prices of like those cards don't tend to sell for crazy amounts unless it's a really, really old like a rookie card, things like that. So it's tough with UFC. You really have to be a fan of the sport as a whole, and not just be in it like to make money. You have to appreciate the fighters for who they are, like the risk that they take, and just know that not everyone's going to be the best. And just do what you like. Don't be in stuff trying to make money, because at the end of the day, you're going to end up like wasting money. You have to do something that you love and do it long enough and enjoy it long enough, and eventually it may pay off, it may not pay off. Eventually, hopefully this YouTube will eventually pay off, because I truly do it because I love it. I'm here because I love the community that I personally have. I enjoy, looking at these little pictures of little plastic cardboard cards, little pictures of my favorite fighters, of my favorite sport, just hoping that I can get something cool and be like, wow, yeah, like, I have an autograph of like this guy, and for this reason, like, that's awesome. Or there's only one of this card, or there's only 10 of these cards. Like, I think that's cool. But I mean, other people think a lot of other things are cool. Everyone has their own thing, and that's why you really can't hate on anyone for what their thing is. Like, like, it is what it is for the most part. Dominic Cruz, Arnold Allen, and Dulce Tejeda, Davison Figueroa, silver. Yeah, y'all. It's just, I don't know. I'm just ready for whatever comes next for the most part. I'm just interested to see whoever gets the license next, what they do different. What are they going to change up, or are they just going to go back to some same stuff that, you know, that Top's already done, or, you know, kind of something like that? Is it going to be the exact same thing, or is there going to be something new in the works? Because, you know, I think a lot of people are like, I guess, kind of ready for Topps to get like the license back, you know, and they might, or like Fanatics might start making cards like themselves. But like either way, it's like there was pluses and minuses, like when Topps had the license too. Like the way that they left out of like UFC, like at the end there, like Topps flagship 2020, that was an awful product. Striking Signatures, that was an awful product. Like they kind of left me personally as a UFC fan that was just getting into collecting the cards with a sour taste in my mouth, because really 2020 was the first year that I was able to get my hands on any UFC cards. So being able to buy them and then just being really, really bad quality, and then seeing Panini, that's why I was immediately a fan of Panini, just because the quality over the 2020 Topps was so much better. But hey, everyone has their personal opinions, favorite sets, and things like that. We got Anderson Silva, my house here, just a base card. But we've got 2 packs left of Optic here. This box truly wasn't bad, but you know, as far as color goes, we only got 2 number cards, Brandon Moreno and Ian Gary. You know, 2 good number cards, but we got a solid autograph, which was Khamzat, so we can't be too upset at that. We got a Black Velocity for Matt Hughes here. Black Velocity, going to be out of 39. I did not get a Black Pandora all year. I think Black Pandora was a case hit, and the Downtown was a case hit. So I did not get any Downtowns, unless there's one in that pack right there. I did not get any Downtowns out of all the Optic that I opened. This will most likely be the last box of Optic that I ever opened. And you know, there was just a few things that I just wanted to try to get, you know, just one more time, that I thought, you know, why not give it one more go, and you know, just try. But looks like it didn't happen. But we do have another Khamzat autograph, so, you know, I can't be upset at that. And Optic, this was for sure one of my favorite sets. BJ Penn, Jose Aldo, Colby Covington, and a red Dominators for the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. It's going to be 53 of 99. So closing out there with 2 colors in the 2 packs. Got another red top loader here. I love me some red Khabib cards. For some reason, I love red Khabib cards. I love green Conor cards. I love pink Sean O'Malley cards. It just is what it is. I have no clue why. So our number cards from there are going to be red Khabib and Ian Gary, rated rookie. Black Velocity Matt Hughes, and blue Brandon Moreno. Our biggest hit of the box, clearly going to be Khamzat Boris Chimaev, silver autograph. Super dope. We got a bunch of other silvers, but you know, you guys don't really care about those. Let's get our base cards out of the way, because we do have the big boy, the big packs, $100 per pack for 3 cards in here, y'all. 3 cards, and I don't know if one of these feel a little bit heavier. I'm hoping one of them feel heavier than the other one, because I'm hoping that there's an autograph, because if there's an autograph in one of these, and that is a 1 of 1, and I guess that's the selling point of the exclusive Panini packs, is that if we get an autograph, it's a 1 of 1 autograph. So if we don't get an autograph, it's just going to be 3 cards, and hopefully it's a good fighter that you know, I want, or if not, then I could sell to make a few dollars from, at least try to get some of my money back. But if not, then you know, it's just going to be kind of a waste of $200. I should have bought another full hobby box, but here we go. We're going to start off 3 cards in here, y'all. I feel like I have to be super careful because I don't want to bend the 3 cards because these packs are so thin. 3 cards, $100. That's over, oh my goodness, it's like 35 bucks a card, 33 bucks a card, but no way could I pay the amount that that they originally were, which is the $250 that was on the blowout card site. So our first card in here going to be a Mackenzie Dern. So I am a Mackenzie Dern fan, so I like that. White Sparkle Mackenzie Dern. Our next card going to be the highlight, Justin Gaethje, aka, I don't want to reveal it, yeah, not going to be numbered on the Mackenzie Dern, aka for the highlight, Justin Gaethje. Pretty sick white sparkle card, super off-centered, but you know, cool card. And the last one going to be a rated rookie for Tom Aspinall. Nice. So all 3 of our white sparkles was either a good card or someone that I was a fan of. You know, I'm a fan of Tom Aspinall. I think he is the future of the heavyweight division. I am a fan of Justin Gaethje. I actually got to meet him at Noche UFC, so that was pretty cool. And you guys know I am a Mackenzie Dern fan. So, you know, pack number 1, not bad. Worth $100 though, I'm not sure. I'll see if I could find what a Tom Aspinall maybe sold for, but I'm hoping that we can get an autograph out of this pack right here, y'all. Oh, it makes me nervous, sick to my stomach almost, because $100 for 3 cards is just, oh, what are you gonna do? So here we go. We got Marina Rodriguez. Ugh, not the best. We've got a rated rookie, though. That is Carol Hossa. Pack number 2. Not looking like the best. And the third card gonna be... Oh, we got an autograph, y'all. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Brock Lesnar! Please be 1 of 1 stamped. It is 1 of 1 Brock Lesnar, baby. How crazy. Oh my goodness, my 3rd 1 of 1 ever. It's getting magnetic. It's getting the one touch, the magnetic. I want to set that down. I gotta open up the pro mold because definitely was not expecting this. 3rd 1 of 1 ever. That's pretty dope. But if this was a product that I was going to get it out of, you know, it's not too surprising because, you know, there are packs. Well, I knew it came with a little with a sleeve. Brock Lesnar. How crazy. 1 of 1. That's dope. That's dope. I can't be upset at that, y'all. Out comes the one touch. Yeah, so Brock Lesnar, 1 of 1. There it is. 1 of 1. Our 2 autographs were just super dope today. Khamzat Silver, Brock Lesnar, 1 of 1. But of course, it's going to be an excellent rip video when I'm actually talking bad about, you know, Panini, things that I don't like that they did. Of course, I'm going to get some fantastic cards. I got fantastic cards, but that wasn't the point of the video. The point of the video was just things
that one major flaw that I didn't like that Panini did, and that was just the price and the amount. So if I wanted to, get every other Brock Lesnar autograph, because I do have clearly like the one of one now, how many other UFC cards boxes would I have to buy? Because now, there's the red, the blue, the black, the pink. There's so many other different parallels that you have to buy to eventually complete the rainbow, if that's what you want to do, and it just makes it tough. So hopefully, like, the next company that starts making UFC cards, they have 3 to 5 parallels, and that's that, and there's not 10, 15 parallels of every single card, and prices are so high where you're spending thousands and thousands on every set, just to make a few sets that you want. Hopefully that'll be done at the end of the year, and whoever is making UFC cards next can cater toward collectors as a whole, toward more people getting into the hobby, and just making the cards available and not out of the price range for a whole bunch of people, because that's another issue. A lot of stuff was just way too expensive. If it wasn't a blaster, then it was just out of a lot of people's price range. So that being said, that's going to be all from me here today. I'm stoked. I know I've kind of rambled in this video, just talked a bunch, but I got a Khamzat autograph and a 1-on-1 Brock Lesnar, so I could not be happier. But I appreciate each and every single one of you for stopping by. Hit that thumbs up button on your way out and subscribe right here to the Golden Octagon. I'll catch y'all next week for another rip video. Actually going to be a present from my girlfriend. I have no clue what the box is going to be, so I'll be right here opening it up for next week's video. But once again, appreciate each and every single one of you for stopping by. Matt, I'll catch y'all next week. Peace.